impressed again by this new restaurant. It's a seafood restaurant in Venice Piazza Mall. One of my friends just asked me if I want to join him for like dinner, and I was like, where? And then he goes like, Seafood City, and it's the same Seafood City or Isla Sugba in Cebu, and he has tried it in Cebu and he swears that it's the same taste, the same flavor, and it's really good. So the concept is like, if you remember that the dampa concept, so it looks like a wet market, and then you kind of buy each of the seafood, mainly seafood, but there's also meat, and then you ask some tenants to cook it for you. It's fresh, so you actually bought it in a wet market right beside where the tenants are cooking it. So you have a choice between the sizes, the type of fish, the type of shrimp. Then you can also ask the tenants to actually do it like buttered or spicy, or you want it sinigang. The downside of those things is that it can be really pricey as well in the long run because it's seafood, and the ambiance is very normal. Like you just go to a cafeteria or like a common food court. You can actually go through a first come first serve basis, and you get to enter the ones with the air conditioning, but it still doesn't look as good as this restaurant I'm going to feature, because this restaurant boasts of a really nice ambiance, and you can actually do the same concept as going to like a more high-end wet market. You have the parrotfish, you have like the regular, I'm very bad with types of fish. I've never tried parrotfish. I never knew you can actually cook them and eat them, but they taste so good. Going to the market, somebody will be assisting you, and they will list down the products that you want to buy, and normally they would serve it to you per 100 grams. So it's actually unlimited, but they serve it to you on a per 100 gram basis, because you cannot go overboard, and if you have some leftovers, you might have the usual policy for buffet, that if you have leftovers they would have to charge you for that. And because these kinds of things that they sell on the market, makeshift market, is actually a bit high-end, they don't want to waste food, which I think is okay, because you don't want to be wasteful. We also had crablets, we had shrimp, we had soft shell crab, and I'm super impressed by the quality of the food, because the shrimp, I ate the shells. Literally, I didn't even have to pick apart the shells from the meat, because the shells were like, they were well cooked, and I think they're also fresh. That's why I was able to eat the shells. And the skewered shrimp were also to die for. Well, they do have like a high-end portion as well. It's not part of the unlimited seafood. If you want to buy from those that they feature in their aquariums, you can actually buy it for like a per 100 gram basis, and it's an extra payment for you. So I checked on Google. I asked Google, and Google told me this is what you call the mantis shrimp. And we call it alupihang dagat here in the Philippines. And I've been eating this before, but now it has become mainstream already. A lot of people are also trying it out. So after you've done your market stuff and you've already ordered what you want, the person who's assisting you will be making you sign the list of the items that you ordered.
Crabs for garlic butter and Singaporean chili crabs. Then you have shrimp for garlic butter and for skewers. Then meron po yung crablets for fried. Then Taiwan pencil po for sa garlic and 2 cups of seafood rice. So sir, inform ko lang po mga leftover po tayo. Back na rin siya lang po natin signature. And yung ating serving time po is 25 to 35 minutes. So by the way po, ako po siya. Yes.
Thank you. We actually ordered like 2 types of crabs. It's the same soft shell crab, but we had one buttered garlic and the other one Singaporean chili crab. And I swear, they don't taste alike. Because that's my problem with some of the restaurants when they serve you something with butter. everything tastes alike. And I don't have any problems with Seafood City. I can really tell which one is a Singaporean chili crab, and I can tell which one is just the ordinary buttered crab. So we had the skewered shrimps, which I think had a little bit of some sauce that I can't even tell, but it's good. We had the crispy crablets. They were good. They were awesome. Oh, special mention to the adobong pusit, the squid adobo. That's the closest I can tell you in English, but it's squid rings that they sliced, and then they cooked it in vinegar and garlic and its own ink, and it's really good. We had to reorder it. So the things that we reordered would be this, the squid adobo. We reordered the buttered shrimps, which I ate all the shells off. And then, well, we had pechay, though those greens that you see are pechay, the Singapore chili crab and the buttered crab, and then the parrotfish, which was sweet and sour. It was good. It was super good. And then we had the seafood rice. I'm really impressed by it. And the venue is like, the ambiance is like everything. It was good. And you just have to be careful, because when we went here, I remember it was Wednesday, and it was 6 o'clock, 6:30. We were there really, really punctual, about 6:30, I think. And then we were able to park where, you know, the bridge leading to, like, from the parking of McKinley Mall, and you just have to walk, and there's like a covered bridge, and that's exactly where it is. So it's right across Jollibee. So when you're parking, it's so convenient. So we were there, and then there wasn't a lot of people yet, but give it like an hour after that, and so many people trying to get into it. And I think the best way is to arrange for like a reservation. And the funny thing is, I've been trying to contact them if they're still on the 888 promo, because when we went there, it was only 888 pesos for like an unlimited seafood. And I think it's good value for money. But I think now they're already serving it for about 1,300, and you need to add about 100 pesos for the service charge, because service was good. And yeah, so with that amount, I don't know if you still want to consider it, but taste-wise and convenience and fresh seafood, it's good. I would also want to add that they serve alcohol for an extra price, of course. They have wines, they have white wines, red wines, they have beer, and then they also have the soda, the regular stuff and that. But the thing is, with the wines, they're still not open to on a per glass basis. You have to buy it on a per bottle, and it costs about 1,200 pesos per bottle, and which I had to, I realized I can just have my wine at home and just have my fill here. But it would have been also nice if you can have a little sip of some white wine, which goes so well with seafood. And I think that's the only thing that I noticed would have been better if they offered that. But price-wise, food, quality-wise, they were very good. I really recommend that you try it. I do wish that you get to have it during the promo of 888, because that's really good value for money. And I myself want to go back. So there you have it. Thanks a lot for watching this film, and I hope it has helped you. If you like this review, please hit the thumbs up button, and I do hope you check out my other reviews and my other films. I have a variety of like lifestyle stuff that you might want to check out. So see you again soon. Bye.